you know, this is one of those fights that we're going to have debate on. Maybe not me and you, but as a community, this is one of those fights that if it happened 2 years ago, there was no debate on it. Roman Gonzalez would demolish Kal Yafai. He would. But now it's going into 2020, and it doesn't seem like Roman Gonzalez is the same Roman Gonzalez. So Eddie Hearn via IFL, that same interview that I showed earlier, he is saying that Yafai Gonzalez is looking, quote, very good, a, quote, very good chance it will land on the Mike Garcia-Jesse Vargas card February 29th. He also hopes that Julio Cesar Martinez will end up on that card as well. So, Gary, first question, Yafai and Gonzalez, thoughts on that matchup? How competitive is it nowadays? Do you see Gonzalez potentially catching fire again and having a career renaissance like we talk about with other guys like Pacquiao and others? And second question is, thoughts on this card now as it's seemingly developing? We having Garcia versus Vargas at the top, Gonzalez versus Yafai, and Julio Cesar Martinez. Thoughts on the card as a whole right now as well?
No, it's a really good card. Again, for us, we love it. I don't know that it's going to Martinez and Yafai are going to resonate with the general boxing public because they are so small. But
I think it's going to do great in Texas though. Like it's going to sell out. You have Mikey, Jesse, Julio Cesar Martinez, who I think I might be wrong on this. Santi, if you're available to talk today, that'd be lovely. But do you think like Hispanic boxing fans are catching on to Martinez? Because I'm assuming Santi still goes to the gym more than I do because I don't go to the gym anymore. I should. I just put up a boxing bag in my garage so I don't have to go to the gym because I'm lazy. But I'm wondering if Martinez is now becoming a topic of conversation in the gyms of LA and in the Southwest because he should be. Like he's one of those guys you feel like the boxing community will support in a way. And Texas is a boxing community and a Hispanic boxing community at that. I could see it selling very well from a ticket perspective.
Hopefully, right? Like potentially, like I would say definitely maybe, but again, he's so small. I don't know. I mean, I would think so, but I mean, do you have to hit Ricardo Lopez status level to really sell in the small weight classes? Chocolatito had the HBO push. Like HBO wanted to push him because, well, they could pay him a little bit of money and they thought they could get big ratings for their return, right?
Yeah, like Roman Gonzalez and Carlos Cuadras sold out the Forum.
It's a great fight.
Sold out the Forum. That's like a 11, 12, 14,000 seater. Like that's a noticeable venue to sell out.
No, I think it helps sell tickets for sure. Like I think you sell that as the Coleman, and I think it helps. I think it's a really good fight. Look, is Chocolatito Gonzalez going to be competitive in the fight? Yes, absolutely. Do I pick him to win? I said after his last performance, like, okay, I'm not going to judge anything off of that performance because that was a nothing fight. That was like when Billy Joe Saunders came back and fought at light heavyweight. I'm not going to put any stock in it. I'm going to make like that didn't happen, right? That was just something to stay busy and get a fight this year, before the year ended. I would have to lean towards Yafai at this point, but I think it's a competitive fight. I don't think Chocolatito is going to be completely washed. It's just that Yafai's got a win over Ashita, he's got a win over Carmona, and then he just beat Norberto Jimenez. Like he's a good fighter. Mm-hmm. We're really impressed with him. And I said the jury is still out on Chocolatito, which means I can't say he's back yet. So I'm going to lean towards Yafai because I know what I have in him.
Yeah, it's one of those questions where, like, nowadays I'm leaning one way, and if you asked me 18 months ago, I would have said, no. Yafai wouldn't win this fight. Sorry, it's just not happening. And then times change, and Yafai is still in his 20s, and Gonzalez is out of his 20s, and looked a little bit chubby in his last fight, and definitely looked slower, like significantly slower in his approach, his hand speed, all alarming to me personally. Moving on, though.
Billy Joe Saunders took that fight at light heavyweight in the UK when he was suspended. Did he look particularly good to you in that fight?
You're not talking about the Sufi fight, are you?
Ah.
You're not talking about the fight you won his title on.
No, for the fight before he took. Hang on. Now I need to look it up. He fought at light heavyweight. He looked about 20 pounds overweight in the fight. You don't remember this fight? It was.
You're talking about like post Andrade, right? That whole situation.
Yeah. After the Andrade, he fought. Who is this? Charles Adamu.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah. I vaguely remember that. Oh my god. Billy Joe's such trash. Overrated.
I forgot that he fought on that stupid dopey YouTube card. I was just like, who's? Oh, that's right. And he was losing rounds in that fight too. That was bad.
Bad.
Maybe that was a bad example. Maybe he is shot, right? Like maybe Billy Joe's like, because I was just saying he looked awful in that fight at light heavyweight but like that's nothing. That fight doesn't count, right? Like
or it does. I don't know.
Maybe it does, right?
And Billy Joe hasn't looked that great at light heavyweight, for being completely honest. He hasn't looked great except for one fight.
No,
maybe 2 or 3 tops.
Andy Lee, Willie Monroe, David Lemieux. I was Chris Eubank. John Ryder.
But here's the thing. He didn't look great against Andy Lee and Chris Eubank. He just beat them. You get my point?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, he looked great against David Lemieux. Like he looked like he could beat everyone in the middleweight division in that fight.
And Willie Monroe. That was a really good performance.
Was it?
I thought so. He won dang near every round in that fight against a guy I thought was pretty good.
Is he though? I mean, he put some hands on Triple G, but another guy overrated. Again, one of these days we're gonna have a show just called Overrated, where we list.
He's going to be on that list, and I'm not a Triple G hater necessarily, but like, come on, guys.
Motherfucker still lists his regular title defenses as his real title defenses, and it pisses me off. DAZN had the audacity when they signed Triple G to run commercials on TV saying that Triple G was the longest reigning boxing champion of all time.
I know that I just ignore it. Like, okay, like
you're lying. Like, first off, even if you said the middleweight division, still a fucking lie. But you're saying of all time. Man, if the ghost of Joe Louis doesn't come out and smack you, Joe Markovsky, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God.